Welcome to Chess TV, episode 280. Today is July 26, 2016. We're going to sacrifice some major pieces today. I mean some minor pieces. You ready for this? Let's go to the website, lichess.org. Go to Tools, Board Editor, and wow, my screen's all wonky. Is this better? I don't trust my screen yet. So e4, e5, this is a special opening that we're going to play start position from. F4 this is King's Gambit, and then black takes. Knight f3, g5, holding the pawn, although it wasn't quite under attack yet. Bishop c4, and black plays g4. This is leading to the Muzio Gambit here. White just castles, losing the knight. Bing, bang, bada, boom. And then black's like, I'm dying. I better not get checkmated here. So he plays queen f6. The next move white plays is kind of insane. e5, losing a second pawn. Black, of course, has to take it. And white plays bishop takes f7, check, sacrificing a second piece. So we're going to continue from here with a couple of the friends we have in the chat right now. 2 minutes per side, 4 increment. That sounds fine. I'm going to take a random side, which is pretty risky because there's a big, what just happened, difference between, well, how did I lose that? I don't know. There's a big difference between random side and that looks right. So why didn't I get a game there? What's up with the knight? The knight was captured. That's what's up with the knight. So this must be wrong in some fashion. e4, e5, f4, pawn takes, knight f3, g5, g4, g takes f3, bishop c4, bishop g5, g5, it looks good. And it's white to play. No, that's the problem. I made it white to play, and black was in check. So I was like, this is illegal. I'll just give him the website and not tell him what's wrong. Let's play with a friend. Thank you. That wasn't a very good error message because it was not an error message. So let's try again. I'll take a random side, and off we go. Who's going to play with the whiz? Hopefully this is the proper position. Let's compare it with the position here just to make sure it's right. This is where I got ECO C37, which is a fancy way to say the current position. Great question for our opponent. Why casual? We must casual. Causal. It's required by universal rules. You can't have a start position that's not normal and then play rated. So that's the problem there. Okay, so I think we almost have the stream set up. It's his turn. Oh, it's my turn. I'll take that free bishop. What am I waiting for? Okay, so I'm ahead 2 pieces. It's going to be such an easy win. So easy. There we go. Now the whole thing looks fantastic. If you haven't been to the website yet, check and head over there just to take a look at it. So I'm not allowed to take this bishop, obviously, because that would be like check to me. So I'm going to have to move my queen somewhere else. Maybe take another free pawn. Probably. I have plenty of free pawns. Better do something a little bit less suicidal. What if I play here? If he takes with queen, I can trade queens. That'd be great. So let's try it. Okay, so I can't discover check anything. The most you can take is a pawn. I got plenty of those, right? So I think we're pretty good here. Maybe c6, because he does have this check, which could be painful. And then if I move, he moves, and you know how it is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So let's throw in this check first to develop a piece. Then maybe c6. Got someone in the chat who didn't watch the beginning of the show. He says, I'm hedgehogs for me. And that's a great name, by the way. And I have no idea what's going on. The answer is, this is actually a chess opening called the double Musio Gambit. Until I looked it up online, I didn't know it existed. The Musio Gambit's one of my favorite gambits, where white just gives up a piece in the opening. But the double Musio Gambit, he gives up 2 pieces in the opening. What about a 3rd piece sacrifice? Is he going to play this? That would be insane. Take with check, and it's like, everything is checkmating me now. I could even take that bishop with my queen. Maybe be okay. Is that safe and smart to do? It seems like I could do it, right? Is he going to sacrifice his knight on that? He would never do such a crazy thing. I'm sure he's fine. Okay, so I've taken a little bit of center. This is good. So now I can get my other pieces out. Maybe I'll castle queenside. And then the rook over here. I think this is going to work. I think I'm just doing just fine. Our opponent is quite a good player here. Clearest blue. Nothing to scoff at. Now, this sacrifice is going to be kind of dangerous. Of course, knight first and then queen, because no, I'm fine. So let's maybe here. I got to get something out fast. How about here? Feeling good about this. Extra defense here. Something here maybe. Someone in the chat says the knight takes works because of the fork at the end. Not sure what fork, so take with check. I would play bishop e6. I don't know what you'd fork. Oh, you take this bishop. Yeah, that would have worked. You'd pick up the piece, but you'd still be down 2 pieces. So you really just can't be like, okay, if I trade, I'll win a pawn. That's not good enough. You need to win a queen or something else awesome, not just a pawn. So if I move here, he has a discovered check, and that's going to allow him to pick up something. You know what would be a cool check would be this. But I could block that with the knight. Let's try it. I should probably just do this though. No, let's try it. No, I should not block it with the knight. That's a bad idea. He has a discovery attackers like this attacking that square, so I think that wouldn't work out. So I could see he could check and win this piece, but that's just one piece. I got plenty of those. I do feel somewhat endangered, however, due to the fact that my king is across from a set of rooks. Generally, you don't want this kind of thing, but look at all these extra pieces I got sitting around. That might be just fine. I think this is horrible. I mean, he could just pick up the knight, and then I have to move out of check. And then he can go back to his chess game. Okay, so here I just block this. Oh, I need to block it off over here. He's going to take... Oh, no, my bishop's guarding that. Okay, so block this way. I like this, because the queens are attacking each other. I like this. I think I'm doing okay. You see how I brought out some pieces? This knight went here, this bishop went here, this bishop went here, and I even got some center pawns. This is the important thing that black needs to do, is get some pieces out, because he starts out developing his king and maybe his queen, which isn't like the strategy in chess, by the way. If you're new to chess, you should know that your king and your queen are not the first pieces that you bring out, because they're not that powerful. The queen's too powerful. And the king's not powerful enough. The queen actually is, you don't bring the queen out because she's so powerful. Because let's say someone's like, hey, I want to trade, queen, I'm a knight, let's trade. And the queen's like, no, I'm too cool for you. And the queen has to leave the vicinity, not just stand around and get traded by her. So she moves, and then, oh no, a pawn wants to trade with me. I'm not going to trade with that pawn, is stupid, right? So the queen is constantly moving around, you're wasting time not trading. Oh, it's my turn. Wasting time, that's kind of like the theme of Chess with TV. I think this might work. We both have no time now, so. And now, could I do this? Seems like I could. This is fantastic. Another discovery trade, plus his queen's under attack. He was there, and I don't care. So rhymey, sublimey. Bring my pieces out. And he's just attacked my knight, and I don't care about that. Let's defend it this way. Kind of weird, but I've heard it's a good thing. If he plays this, by the way, I can take a free queen, so he's not going to do that. Let's bring all the rest of the things in. I could still take a free queen if he moves the bishop. Oh boy, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. So apparently his attack wasn't strong enough. He sacrificed 2 pieces, and then he lost. So let's play a rematch against this guy. Now I'm going to take the white side, losing 2 pieces, and see exactly what we can do to him here. So I liked d4. I think that was a fast way to get going. I think that's a fast way to get going. I'm not quite sure. Let's do it. I mean, I'm down 2 pieces already. What's a pawn? I mean, it's like this bulbous thing. I don't even need that. Why you so genius? That's a difficult question. I was in my head. I wasn't going to type that, but it's such a dumb thing, I won't even type it. I'm too genius to type that. You know what I mean? So this would be a pretty bad move, but this would be a good move. I don't want trades. I want like checkmates and stuff. So this move, right? Now I'm going to pick up one of the 2 pieces I'm down. I'm on it. I'm on it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. This is an interesting opening. You guys can play this with your friends if you have any. Double Muzio Gambit. I no longer want to play the check because bishop e6 is a good recovery there. So we're going to try to get the rook e1, and then the check is much more powerful. You want to use all your pieces, especially when you don't have very many, like this situation. So like this rook doing something here in this area, woo, red circle, is so much more powerful than the rook over here doing nothing. It's like 1,000% more powerful. So I'm going to make sure that I utilize the rook. Okay, I think that's a fine move that I'm about to play. I do have this check, which is pretty fun, but we saw queen g6 kind of covers that a little bit, so let's not walk into that. So here, and then here, right? So that's like the discovery check that we saw, and I'm going to draw that in blue. Check. Now I'm going to erase it. Okay, so at that point, can he block with bishop f5? Because that was really solving all his problems. No, but he could block with knight f5. And then check. Okay, are we on to something here? This could work. No, now there's a knight covering that. Man. So check, queen blocks. Check, knight f5 in red. And then the knight is pinned. I cannot play rook here check. This is what I want to do, because this knight covers it. Otherwise, that'd be so cool. So do I have any next move there? I don't think I do. So let's try this. And then queen takes with check. No, his queen and all this stuff is guarding e6. Maybe he could play there. I don't think he can. What if I take it with my rook? This seems too dangerous for him. I could take it with my queen. I could take it with my rook, or I could ignore it. I could take this. I could play this. You see, I have like a lot of moves. I could also check him here now. If queen g6, then here. And check. And now he can't block with those things he was going to block with. I'm going to move his king back. I don't see the checkmates. I need some of those. So what about rook takes? He would want to take this way. And then I have a discover check. That would force his queen away and win it. Okay, so this looks good. I'm going to win his queen with this discover check. So this looks good. So it's right-click drag to draw an arrow like this, and it's shift right-click drag to draw a red arrow. That's kind of what I'm doing. Good. And it's alt right-click drag to draw a blue arrow. Sometimes I do that. And then if you really want to get epic, then it's shift alt right-click drag, which is kind of hard on a touchpad, like a Galaxy tab. It's pretty hard on that. And you get this yellow creamy arrow of goodness. But as you can see, it points in a weird direction, so I don't use that one very much. And then I also have this program that lets me draw red stuff like this. Hi, and completely out of circles, of course. Hi, these are all circles. And then I can also draw squares and other things like that. Okay, so let's try this check now. That program is called Zoomit, and you can install it too. It's a free virus. Let's see what he does. Should I add some time? Yeah, let's give him some time so we can see what blunders move he's going to make. Oh no, you've lost your queen now. And then your king. You've lost your king also. Let's prove hands-free checkmate. Blah, 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 blah. I hope he has to play 97. Checkmate! Jimmy X! Good game. So that was exciting, and it turns out that there was an aggression I could play on e5, d5. He wasn't able to do that against me because of my c6, d5 play that I played in our game. However, that was a slow kind of, maneuvering into the center. So it is, let's see if Zound Voltex HK has got the proper position. He does, so we'll say hi and good luck, and we will begin with d4. Nice. So I don't know if c6 d5 works too well. It worked for me in the first game. However, it's pretty slow. I mean, it takes like at least 2 moves, maybe 2, in order to get those 2 moves played. And so I don't know if black really has time for that. So we'll have to take a look and see in this game. There's someone in chat saying, I love viruses. I have installed Windows. I can't tell if he's saying like, oh, Windows is susceptible to viruses, so that's why I like Windows, or if he's saying I put this virus called Windows on my computer, which might be true also. I mean, it totally takes over your computer, erases other operating systems. It's very virus-like. So that's another possibility. That's what he means. I had once a friend who was just obsessed with viruses, and he was an extremely genius guy who got brains, like huge brain, like you can just tell from looking at. So my stream just went offline, so you can't see the chessboard, but that doesn't bother me because I was talking about a guy with a big brain. Unfortunately, now you can't see the chessboard. So let's see what we can do about this. Copy, cut, paste, leave, goodbye, hello, click, click, and bam, we're back. There's kind of a bug in OBS right now when you have all these windows that doesn't show up unless you close and reopen the window. Okay, so we saw this position before, and I think knight f3 was a good one. That's knight c3, I don't care. So let's bring these windows back. Hopefully this will resume the stream as usual. So as I was saying, I had this smart guy, and I had a virus on, let me tell you, it wasn't on a cassette player. Knight e7, so let's play the rook. So far this looks similar, so we're going to see if this helps. We also have this check, as you recall. Pretty powerful, followed by this move. Okay, so this is like the same position, so let's see if he can do any better than the last guy. Maybe he'll play the same loss, the same moves. That'll be interesting. I had a virus on. I'm going to let you guys guess. You guys in the chat room are watching right now, unless you've dropped off the stream. Zound Voltex also loses to knight d5. Of course, he loses by running out of time, which is a little anticlimactic, but I have to tell you that I've won 2 out of 2 games with this move, so it's pretty good. Let's type GG, which stands for Great Grandmother, and find another opponent. Casual from position 8-0. This doesn't look like what it should be. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It seems that white has an advantage. However, I am about to promote, so that's good, but then I'll need checkmated. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll just send him an upside down question mark. Maybe that'll help. You can challenge me with that position? Can you challenge me with that position? This is a super waste of time. I'm going to leave this. Actually, I'll abort first because I'm a gentleman, and then I'll leave back like this and go and click on that, and then click on here, and click on here, and click on there, and then we'll see who else wants to play the actual position because I was completely stunned by that. Anyway, have you guys guessed what medium the virus was on? It wasn't a human being, although it's probably the most common. Second to birds. Is it my move? It's his move because I just played that. Okay. Fantastic. I don't see any guesses. That's pretty lame. Right. Okay, so this is completely different. Every game so far we've seen d4, and this game we don't. So it's a different game. I think maybe this check would be fun, but I don't think I should play it. I could play knight f6. This is totally new and different. Let's start with the check. Let's see. This is quite different. Hi, Fox. I tried to use the shift key, but it didn't work. There we go. Now, what about d5 immediately losing the pawn? Probably not so good. What about c6? Do I have time for c6? Seems like I might. What about knight c6? It's more direct. He didn't get his d4 in there. I feel like I'm going to get the same position we've had every game. If after knight c6, d4, I take it, of course, and then he's like here, and I'm like here, and then we got the same stuff again. And I'm a little wary of that because I always wary something every day. Let's try it. I think the control of d4 here like this could be quite useful. It definitely changes up the game if he only plays d3. It slows him down quite a bit. So I'm going to make another chess move here. I think I'll try this one. Is this a problem? I think since I take it for free, it's not a problem. Let's try that. I could actually capture this way if necessary. If he takes the bishop. So, Twitch watchers, of which there are 501 of you. What was the virus on? I'll give you multiple choice. Was it on a zip drive? Those did exist once upon a time. Was it on a CD? Compact disc. Futuristic technology. I have to make a move here before I think of any more possibilities. So can I play this? He would take this pawn, I think, and then I'd be like, no, my queen! I'll move the queen and bad things happen, so let's not do that. I think I'm going to have to lose this pawn, though. I don't have any, like, things to guard it. What about this move? That actually feels kind of cool. Let's do it, because I'm out of time. 1. Zip drive. 2. Compact disc. Disc. You know what we need? We need a straw poll. What had a virus? Zip drive. These things held 100 megabytes. They were fantastic. iOmega manufactured them. Compact disc. 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 CD. Okay, so that's 2 choices. I'm out of time, so I gotta take his queen. Oh, what's gonna happen? No! Well, the queens are gone, so I feel better about that. 2 rooks, 2 rooks. I still have a lot of pieces. Okay, so I can actually save the bishop too. Oh, he took with the pawn. This is great. Thank you, Program Fox. I'll save the bishop. And now I'll offer another trade. This is really going well. If you check me, I don't care. I'll move out of check. Ho ho. Now I'm not in check, dude. So what else could the virus have been on? Let's think about this. Should I play that move? Well, I already did, so I hope so. I'll have to look that one up. Hey, hedgehogs, I'm looking that one up. Free knight. Okay, going pretty well now. I don't know if 2 rooks can even checkmate me. Whoops, he says. I'll send him a colon D, which is like an enema online. Colon D is shorthand. Let's attack with the king. Seems good. So that's 2 possibilities. What else could the virus be on? It could be on a thumb drive, also known as flash drive, also known as, what are those things called? They have like 1,000 names. A USB drive? No. A key? A USB key? I think they're called USB keys. Oh, my rook. It's being attacked. I could also check him here, which is pretty powerful. I now have checkmate like this. Oh, I don't have checkmate. Let's trade rooks. Okay, I don't know why he's playing on. I'm winning that, so let's put also USB key. Okay, and the 4th option is 5 1/4 inch floppy disk, which is not what it sounds like. Check. Oh, this was going to be such a good check, except he could block it with his rook, which I should be taking for free. But oh well, GG. Do we have time for one more game? No, we don't. Yes, we do. We have about 30 seconds left in the episode, so we're going to play a 30-second game. I think we have time for that. 0, 0. Okay, half. Half and 0. Who wants to play double Musio Gambit with no time? I do. This will be great. Punch card. Audio cassette. Or bird. Because a bird is a virus carrier as well. Okay, 30 seconds. See how it goes. Okay, thanks for the queen. That's a great start. Ding dong. The queen is captured. Oh, whose queen's captured now, man? Let's take that knight. It's not as good, but his king is out there. I think I can checkmate it. I can checkmate that king. This is hilarious. Hilarious. And bam! Let's play here. I don't know what I'm doing. Get back here, evil king. No! Stop developing your pieces. I need to entrap the bishop. No, 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 no! Reverse checkmate! No, 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 no! That's really bad, but it was interesting anyway. That's the point of the show, right? At least you guys are interested in the show. I was interested in that checkmate. Didn't I have a checkmate with all the rooks? I mean, look at this, like 4 rooks I've got against him here. Check, check. If only he would take that pawn, then I would checkmate him with this move and this move. Well, not quite that, but it's pretty close, right? Man, do I not even have a checkmate here? Oh, knight here, checkmate. Oh, I have knight there. I have knight f4 checkmate. Should have played that. Well, just pretend I did. Pretend I did. I mean, we can pretend. It's the internet. Okay, so let's take the poll. Are you guys ready? Who's going to answer what? One of these answers is correct. So let me tell you the story. I had a virus on this medium, and a friend was over. He's like, oh, you have a real virus. Give me that virus. It was on a portable device, so it's one of these, because birds are definitely portable. And he's like, please give that to me. I want to take it home and learn more about viruses. So we're going to allow you guys to take the poll, and we'll see what the results are. I'm not going to vote, but I'm going to watch the results in real time here. What had a virus? Nothing, apparently. Birds are the most portable. Birds have 2 votes. Probably a bird. He's like, give me that bird. I need some Ebola. Can you get Ebola from a bird? Only on ChessWiz TV will you learn this. Ebola from a bird? Can you get Ebola from a bird? Could be spread by birds. Now you know. So bird has the most votes. And like there's so many options that everything else just has 1 vote. But audio cassette does not. It's very hard to get a virus from an audio cassette. You have to put it in your cassette player. And then you press play and you're like, wait, I don't have a cassette player. Nobody does. What is this ad? Get off of my screen. This is a really embarrassing ad. There we go. Yeah, audio cassette players actually used to hold programs a long time ago before anybody was born. They would play them into computers and it would be like, it wouldn't be audio, but it would be cassette. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course you do. So the winner is Bird, but second place is a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk, and the winner is 5 1/4 inch floppy disk. It was on a 5 1/4 inch, which is like, I have to show you a picture because you guys are so young, you don't even know what those look like. 5.25 floppy. Okay, so this is what they look like. I had a virus on this thing. I own this, as I'm super old. Did you know how old ChessWiz is? Good. Let's keep it that way. This has been, wait, my goodbye message isn't on here anymore. Hold on, I have to go to my page with this page right here. See this page? It needs to say end. Hold on. Seconds. There's 1 second left. Okay, now we're ready for the goodbye. Okay, ready? Here we go. This has been ChessWiz TV. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and then I have to go to that shortcut to that screen, right? Okay, let's do it again. This has been ChessWiz TV. Man, have you ever been stuck in a TV show and you can't leave? I guess not. This has been ChessWiz TV.